big blow to nearly 2 million Indians, with the Supreme Court setting aside the High Court verdict which had decriminalized homosexuality back in 2009. The apex court has now left the decision to the Parliament to amend Section 377 of the Constitution, which calls homosexuality illegal, but at the moment clearly stating that it will not be in accordance with the law.
All India Muslim Personal Law Board had filed a petition before the Supreme Court challenging the judgment of the Delhi High Court, which had held that Section 377 IPC as unconstitutional. Supreme Court today has set aside the judgment of the Delhi High Court, and the Supreme Court has judged that it is constitutionally valid, and it has further said that the Union of India, if they want to delete it from the statute book, they will be at liberty to do so.
I think if the Delhi High Court judgment is set aside and nothing more is said, they could have said something else which we don't have the advantage of looking at now. It is indeed a setback, but I can tell you, if it is against us finally, after we read the judgment, we will take all steps in law which we are entitled to.
There is a rider where the court has expressed the hope that the legislature will amend the law as per the recommendations of Attorney General.
Well, we will wait for that. We will take all legal measures. We will read the judgment and come to a conclusion whether it's indeed a setback or for us or not. It appears to be a setback, but we cannot say certainly now. But I can tell you the fight is not over. The fight will continue if the judgment is against us.
The Supreme Court said that they didn't find any infirmity in Section 377 and that the High Court judgment is set aside and that Parliament is free to amend the law as however they feel.
At this point, what is it that you will be doing as a society? We have heard there would be some protests. Legally, what steps could you be taking?
Well, legally we will explore all the options that are available, which includes the review petition and possibly a curative petition. We have to discuss that within the team and with the petitioner. But I think the movement for equality and the movement for LGBT rights is now unstoppable. So this judgment or whatever it is, we are not stopping. We will realize the full spectrum of equality, justice and dignity, come what may.
Tripti, my last question. I've heard Mr. Grover also say you might file a curative, you might file a review, but since the Delhi High Court days, you have been in this particular fight. How do you plan to make this a bigger fight after this judgment by the top court? What is it that you people or the activists are planning to do now?
I think the activists are now, they're going to be, of course, the gay movement itself has grown in strength and in resilience, and I think this bad decision, often it's unfortunate, it's often a hardship or an adversity or a bad decision that helps one grow. So I'm sure it'll be the same with the LGBT rights.